What's going on, folks? It's your man Jay, and a lot of people have asked, Jay, should I upgrade? Is it an upgrade? And I'm thinking, not really. I mean, if you think it's an upgrade, it's up to you, but I have both of the phones because that's just me. Like I said, don't do what I do what I say. And the first thing I'm gonna tell you is, if you have this device right here, which is the OnePlus 6, there's no need for you to get the OnePlus 6T. Unless you just want to say that you have the 6T, that's the only reason you're gonna be grabbing the 6T. Or you decide, well, I'm just gonna sell my 6 and get my 6T. Your choice. But I'm telling you, for people out there who want to save some cash and, you want to, just save money, really, you know what I'm saying? Because there's just not, I haven't found a reason to upgrade from this phone to this phone, or switch. I'm not gonna say upgrade, switch from this phone to this phone. But in this video, I'll talk about it for you because some of you people keep messaging me, asking me this. So let's do it. So this is the 6 and this is the 6T. Differences as far as hardware goes. The 6T is a little bit taller, a little bit more narrow. During my unboxing, I kept feeling, I was like, this just don't feel right. It feels a little bit better in the hand, just by a smidgen. This is a little bit thicker, and this is a little bit wider. This is a little bit taller. That's just what it is. They're both fast. This is 8 gigs with 128 gigs of RAM, and this is 8 gigs. Same thing. They both have the same processor, the same chipset. Everything's the same inside. All the way down to the cameras on the back. The cameras are the same. Literally, same cameras. Performance is the same. I'll even show you clips of 4K 60Fs from here and then from here as well. And I think you're going to say, wow, those are the same. And that's just what it is. Obviously, the fingerprint reader is on the back of this one, and it's in the screen with this one. Now, what I've found with this fingerprint reader is definitely not the fastest fingerprint reader. It's not faster than the hardware fingerprint reader, that's for sure. But it is cool, man. It's just a smidgen. I mean, a smidgen faster than the Vivo Nex S. But other than that, I don't even use the fingerprint reader. I use the facial recognition. Here it is right here. Did you even catch that? You see, it's so fast, there's just no need to use the fingerprint reader on either one of these. But I can tell you, naturally, I've been reaching for the back of this phone, trying to get to this fingerprint reader. I've just been doing that. So it's going to be like that for a little bit until I can get used to the fingerprint reader being in the screen. If I want to use a fingerprint reader, that's it. Now, the screen on the 6T is just a smidgen bigger. It's 6.41 opposed to the 6.28 over here. That's the difference in the screen. To me, the quality is good on both. I don't really even notice any difference in the displays. They're both good. The speaker setup, though, they need better speakers on both of these phones, I'll say. I like they're loud, but they're just not the best. And that's for both of them. And that's for me testing both of them. They're good, though. Don't take it as though I'm saying they're bad. They're good. The both have decent speakers. I really like that OnePlus has alert sliders. This is something that I really think all Android phones should have, an alert slider. Battery life so far, I can tell you that the battery life on this one is going to be better, more than likely, than this one. And it does. It's a 3,700 milliamp hour battery. This one is 33. I mean, at least that's what it looks like right now. As you can see, I have these set up the exact same way. This battery right here is already at almost 3 hours, and it's been off the charger for 6 hours, and I got 68% left. So this is going to be probably really good battery, just like this one. I was able to pull in about 7.5 hours of screen on time over a 24-hour period. So I know I'll be able to do it with this one with no problems. Yeah, no problems at all. Another difference is the headphone jack. I really don't like that they took away the headphone jack. So now I'm forced to use Bluetooth, and that's just what it is. It's not something that I'm going to harp on and complain about because I do use Bluetooth. I use the AirPods with Apple stuff, and I'm going to use my Jaybird Runs with these probably more than likely, because the Jaybird Runs are the truth, man. They are the truth. They sound so good, and I can use the Jaybird app to do so. I don't know, there's not much of a reason, if you want the different look at the top, And I just have a black wallpaper over here, but I still have that area at the top turned on. It doesn't really bother me. You know, I think it actually brings something to the phone. But one thing I did learn is once you turn that off, when you try to watch YouTube videos, it's kind of cut off. It's a weird orientation the way it looks. But, you know, the little bit bigger screen, can't really tell too much. You know what I'm saying? You really can't tell. The cameras are identical. You know what I'm saying? It's not much difference. Audio recording for both of them is really good when recording video. It's just, these are just two of the same. I mean, the T version is always that little bit extra that OnePlus decides to give for whatever reason. Why they make the T version so quick, I guess, I don't know. I don't have a reasoning for that. So no wireless charging on either one of these, even though they have the glass back. That's just something that they've done. So if you just really want a bigger battery, an in-screen fingerprint reader, you know, and just a hair bigger screen, that's up to you. But I would tell you, if you have the 6, obviously you don't really need the 6T. Now, if you're going to sell the 6 and get you at least $450 for it, then go for it. You know, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and get the latest one if that's what you want to do. But you're giving up the headphone jack. Yeah, you're giving up the headphone jack for sure. You're definitely giving up the headphone jack. And this phone is a little bit thinner too. But this one feels really nice in the hand, man. And also, there's more colors over here. There's just the Midnight Black and Mirror Black. The Thunder Purple comes out on November 30th, if you were wondering. It's going to go up for sale or pre-order on November 30th. As of right now, that's what the leaks and rumors say, November 30th. So don't hold me to that. But, you know, I still recommend this phone. Look down in the description. You'll see all colors are now $479 right here for this one right here. And that's just a sweet deal. But one other thing is that if you do decide to get this one, the lowest model now, the 550, it comes with, it's standard with 128 gigs. So, I mean, I think that's the way all these quote unquote flagships should be. 128 gigs should be the minimum. You know what I'm saying? It should just be the minimum. But, you know, as far as the speed and fluidness of the devices, they're both fast. And literally, I have these same apps on here. It looks like there's more over here probably because of some T-Mobile stuff, but I added the T-Mobile stuff over here. But I've disabled some of the T-Mobile stuff over here. But I don't think I'm missing anything as far as apps go for what I have on the phones. Let's see where it starts to get different at. It gets, oh, with that T-Mobile ID. That's what it is. Yeah, that T-Mobile ID is not on there. That's what it is. Other than that, same setup, son. Yeah, that's what it is. That T-Mobile ID is over here. That's why, and you can see it's one extra row down there at the bottom. But there is bloatware on the T-Mobile one, but you can disable it. You can't technically remove it unless you root it, and you can't root because the bootloader is locked, from what I understand. But that's not something I'm trying to do anyway. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make it. You know, I just like the phone. You know what I'm saying? I got a good deal on this one, and I got a good deal on this one. Which one of these do you think was the better purchase? $499 is what I got this for, and this was $280 with a trade-in. Which one do you think is better? Anyway, it's your man Jay, man. No need for a long, drawn-out video on this one. I personally feel like the cameras are the same. They perform the same. You lose over here. You gain and you lose. You know, you gain a little bit bigger screen. You gain a bigger battery, and you get the in-screen fingerprint reader. But you're probably gonna be using your facial recognition with the OnePlus devices anyway, and both of them are fast. And you know, you have the headphone jack over here, but you got a smaller battery, but you have the fingerprint reader on the rear, a physical one, which is much faster than this in-screen one. So it's your man Jay. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think, man? Do you think that, you know, you should switch if you have it? I say no. Leave a comment down below. I'll see you in there. Take care.